The so-called love experts are always saying the best relationships are based on things like trust and communication.
I think they're right, Jeffrey.
Intimacy.
Yeah, great.
But for some reason, they never bring up fear.
What? Fear should not be a cornerstone of your relationship.
I mean, a tiny bit of fear.
We're
It could be
constantly
romantic. Not being afraid of your, partner, but having a shared scary moment to bond over and build upon.
Okay.
Because that's
Maybe.
exactly what brought two of our listeners together for a memorable second date phone call. And not only did it work, but they're actually back again to give us an update on their blossoming fear-based relationship.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
So let's try and normalize fear in relationships with a brand new second date update.
Maybe
We're
we
gonna
could
do it.
say it a different way.
No, I think you said it
coming out
perfect.
weird.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it next. Do traumatic experiences really bond people closer together? I think they do.
Yeah. I mean,
Which is why I constantly try to traumatize our listeners every single day.
it's working, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's working.
That way they feel closer to us and they keep on listening and become attached in an almost unhealthy way.
Oh, you're so nice.
That's my goal for the fans of this show.
I hope you're traumatized out there.
Because we love you. And one of our listeners says she went through a dramatic experience recently, and I can't wait to hear what that was. So, Nicole, welcome to the show. And is the dramatic experience listening to us in the morning? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that always brightens my day, actually.
I was hoping you would just
we're not
scream.
doing our jobs then.
I just wanted you to scream in response to Jeffrey just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what we want.
Now, so tell us about the guy that you ended up meeting during this traumatic experience. What happened?
Totally what happened.
Well, it kind of feels cliche, like something from a sitcom. I don't know. We actually got stuck in an elevator together, like one of those parking garage elevators up to a business.
Oh,
good. It was up to a business because the public ones kind of smell like urine. Not as sexy.
And the elevator stopped by itself, or did you hit like a button and make it stop because you noticed he was cute?
Oh, emergency.
Oh, no.
That's a good idea.
No,
Break the glass.
I didn't. I was no. It just stopped on itself.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
How were you
It's
feeling
scary.
when that happened?
You know, it was not fun. I mean, at first I was just like, okay, it's a little hiccup, but then it just stayed not moving.
Oh, no.
Oh.
How long were you in there?
It was like close to 40 minutes all told.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a long
yeah.
time.
I mean, I don't really consider myself claustrophobic, but you know, those parking garage elevators, they're pretty small.
Yeah.
Totally. Was it just you and him in the elevator, or were other people in
Yes.
there too?
No, it was just us two.
Okay.
So you're like, at least a hot gentleman is
Could
in
be
here
worse.
with me.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
what was the guy's name that you were stuck with?
Oh, yeah.
His name was Shawn.
Okay, and how was Shawn doing? Was he also pretty scared?
No, he seemed really chill about it, super calm.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like introduced himself and was like, this happens to me all the time. You just push the call button and wait for help.
That's kind of a weird thing to say to somebody.
It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite possible he just said that to try to make me feel better because he could see the panic on my face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so he seemed like a cool person too then.
Yeah, and so he just started asking me about, where do you live? And, is family close? Tell me about your siblings. We just kind of...
Did he use
I
that
see.
sing-song voice the whole time too?
Yeah.
Totally. Yes,
Okay.
sing song just like that.
That's a better idea than what I had in my head, like, where do you live?
Oh,
Yeah. Tell me
True.
what
How close is your family to you?
What?
Would anybody miss you if you were gone?
Not the time for
a horror film,
No,
Jeff.
it sounds like he was being like just trying to help you relax a little bit and think about something besides the fact that you're
Better
stuck
than
in a
someone
small space.
panicking.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
Yeah.
and you have a guy who's like asking you questions, interested in learning about you too. Like, were you guys able to actually kind of hit it off?
Well, when the elevator finally did start moving, as we stepped out, he asked me for my phone number.
Oh,
Oh.
That's good.
That's not necessary.
Right. And we texted the next couple of days back and forth, just laughing about the situation. And
did he ask you out finally?
No, he never actually did. But I did say, we should go to a restaurant sometime without an elevator,
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
What was his response?
Just nothing. Just
Oh.
he's
Oh.
totally ghosted me since then.
Oh, dang.
Ouch.
Well, maybe he just didn't see it the same way. Did you find out? Is he single?
No, I didn't get any relationship details from him. I just assumed he was single at the time because he asked for my number. But
Yeah.
Girl, you had 40 minutes to check out and see if there was a ring. You guys were stuck in there.
so single-minded focused on one, the situation, and then two, just trying not to freak out.
Yeah. When most people go into survival mode, they're not checking to see if they have like an engagement ring
Are
on
we in
people's fingers.
survival mode in an elevator?
Well,
When you're
she
stuck.
was when you're
Okay,
scared
okay.
like that.
Panicking.
All right.
I think that is Brooke's survival mode.
I know.
Oh my God, we're gonna die. Who here's not married? And wants to hook up?
Who can I make out with? But you know what? We're gonna. This is weird that he hasn't talked to you. We're gonna
Yeah.
play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Shawn for you. There's a chance that he might actually be stuck in another elevator
Oh.
because he says it happens to him all the time.
That's a good
Maybe,
point.
maybe he's
we'll
been in there
save
for
him.
a whole week. And
Oh, my God.
We're gonna be the heroes, but we'll find out in just a minute when we do your second date update right after this. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Hold on.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
One of our listeners, Nicole, got stuck with a guy in an elevator, and we're about to call that guy.
Oh boy.
But she's lucky that she wasn't stuck in an elevator with me.
Oh.
Because
Why?
I'd be taking out ceiling tiles, punching a hole right through the top of it, and then telling Nicole, hop on my back, girl. We're climbing this cable to freedom. And afterwards, as we're standing on the rooftop and the helicopter's about to land and take me off to Antarctica,
Helicopter.
Nicole says, but wait, I don't have your phone number yet.
Oh.
No.
And that's when I turn around and I toss her a wink and I say, yeah, you do. Check your contacts. It's under Mr. Mystery.
Ooh,
I
Jeffrey.
slipped it out of your pocket between floors 17 and 18. Don't be a stranger, kid. Boom.
You're
What?
still
Fly
talking?
away.
Like, you talked for so long to
In
her.
the
That's right.
helicopter.
For some reason, the building would have exploded as you take off in the helicopter.
Okay,
too.
I think
Happens every time.
Sean is the real hero here, Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
Or Mr. Mystery. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
Yeah.
Who's not
Correctly.
very mysterious.
Well, how optimistic are we here, Nicole?
I mean, I feel optimistic. We were totally engaged, and he
Oh, don't use that word when we talk
Yeah.
to him. Yeah, might freak him out.
I mean, I know you're optimistic, but may I remind you, he hasn't called or texted back in close to a week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Wait a reminder.
Yeah,
So let's pull the fire alarm in the building and call this guy. Here
I
we
am-
go.
Promise anything.
I am not buying tickets to this movie.
All right, here we go. Let's call Shawn and see what he has to say.
Hello.
Hey, are we talking to Shawn?
Yeah, this is Shawn. Who's this?
This is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, but some know me as Mr. Mystery.
We're still doing this.
Okay.
Hi,
Sorry to
Sean.
bug you, brother.
Yeah. Don't want to waste your time or anything here, but one of our listeners has been trying to get a hold of you for like a week now. So we're hoping to connect you two.
Who are you talking about?
It's a woman that you got stuck in an elevator with not too long ago named Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do this thing called a second date update. That's what this is. Technically, this wasn't a date, but Nicole was very grateful for what you did for her while you were stuck in the elevator together.
So why am I on the radio?
Well, she thought maybe you guys had something, like you could, there was potential there.
Mhm.
Did she read that right?
Maybe initially, but like not really. I mean,
Oh.
Oh.
Can I ask you, did you find her attractive at all?
yeah, she's cute. This isn't like a superficial thing. She just, the more we were in there, she just started confessing things, and it was just too much.
Oh.
It was a lot.
Huh.
Oh, it's not like her deathbed. Save those.
Well,
Well,
that's
she
what
may
you're
have-
thinking,
She may
Alexis.
have felt that way.
Well, she
Yeah, I
said
mean-
she was sharing memories with him.
what do you mean confessions?
I don't know. It's her deal. I don't want to air out her stuff on the radio.
Okay. Well, that's nice of
understandable.
you.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to tell us the worst stuff that she said. It could be something even little that struck you as being a little bit odd. Because she knows by doing this segment, she might hear something that's a little bit embarrassing.
Hey, that's fair. I mean, she did call you. Something about when she was little, she took an extra piece of pie at Thanksgiving when her grandma wasn't looking, and like her grandma really wanted that piece of pie.
Oh.
It was like a confessional.
Oh.
That's cute, though.
That's
That's
not
not.
I didn't realize she was
bad.
such a bad person. My God.
No wonder you're not calling her back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it started.
Oh, there's
That
more?
just sounds like a cute memory. Like,
Yeah, like started from kid stuff and then like went progressively older. Like she was in middle school and she made fun of a kid at school that wore sweatpants and called him Sweaty Scotty.
oh,
Oh.
so she was a
I think it was
bully?
Sweaty Scotty. Yeah, it was something like that.
I mean, it is pretty
Okay,
clever.
I really can't hear anymore. That we need to stop here.
Oh.
Oh, God. Okay.
So she's on the line.
We have a
Yeah.
confession.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah,
good look.
Shawn, that's kind of how this works. We usually have them waiting and we call them in when it's the right time.
Usually.
Well, I can't. No, we're not gonna share anymore. No.
Oh, you don't want us to hear the other things
Like,
he was going to
I'm-
say?
You just feel bad about Sweaty Scotty? Because
We all do.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on my conscience, and I just don't need anything else aired right now.
Okay.
But more importantly, I'm confused, Shawn. You're not calling me back because I was sharing weird stories. What was I annoying you with them, or?
It felt like you might have boundary issues.
Oh, that's well said.
Boundary issues.
what does that mean?
Profound.
Like, she doesn't know what not to share? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and like I don't really know you, but you also led with like the worst aspects of yourself, according to you.
If you think taking pie at Thanksgiving is like the worst aspect of somebody, that's pretty heavy.
Oh, do you want me to share more, or was that enough? Was Sweaty Scotty enough?
I mean, I kind of want you to share more.
It's-
It
I
doesn't
always
sound that
like
bad.
more.
Because we could talk about the time she sideswiped a parked car and just didn't leave a note. We could talk about that.
Let's not call out people for that.
Yeah. Shawn, if that's how you felt about her and all those confessions turned you off, then why did you ask for her number?
That's what I want to know.
I was worried about her. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. I'm not a monster.
not a monster like she is.
But I don't understand. And like, why did you keep texting me? I mean, it was more than just, "Hey, you okay?" It was like 3 days of text.
I think that's what it really is, Shawn. You actually like her more than you realize.
I did hear you. You said you thought it was cute.
Oh, he did tell us that.
I did ask you that, and you said you thought she was attractive.
I don't see how that's relevant to her sideswiping cars and calling people names.
Well, the hotter you
Oh my
are, the more you can get
God.
away with stuff like that.
No, it's that she felt remorseful. That's why she was telling you these things.
Yeah.
It's not like she was like some crazy that didn't feel bad about it. We've all done bad things.
Absolutely, Brooke.
Yes, I agree. It's just you generally find out about those things like later after you've got to know a person.
Yeah, but now it's all on the table. Isn't it better to have all this information? If this is as bad as it gets.
Does it get worse?
I mean, I made out with the mailroom guy at the company holiday party one year, and
That's awesome.
That's not bad.
I mean,
like,
why are we talking about all the old stories from Nicole's past when what we really need to be focusing on is the two of you
Future.
and the relationship I can see forming between you guys.
At least you guys are really good communicators.
And just for the record, I mean, it was an extraordinary circumstance. I was a little panicky. I'm sure I overshared things that would never normally happen on a first date.
Yeah.
Shawn, I think you need to go and share these stories during a real first date.
Well, send them to church. They can go to a confessional.
Yeah.
Down the road, it's a really funny story that could be cute.
Yeah.
Or you say no and you traumatize her even more, and this is a horrible memory that haunts her forever
don't
that she's going to
guilt me.
unload onto some other guy that she gets stuck in an
No
elevator
way.
with.
Some little mind games.
You want to traumatize her, Shawn? Is that what you want to do? You're putting her in an
Shawn.
elevator and you're hitting the panic button right now if you say no.
Shawn, there's no pressure here, but we really would like to see you guys go out again. Don't listen to Jeff.
Or else.
It's better to be with someone that overshares than doesn't share at all.
True.
Yeah, no
You know?
secrets.
They both have,
What do you think, Shawn?
I'm in. Let's do it.
He's
Yay!
in.
All right.
That's cute. You guys are going to be cute. So what terrible memory are you going to share with her, Shawn, to make her feel better?
No, I'm under no obligation to do this. Absolutely not.
Looks like we should do a three-way call with the mailroom guy. Let's make this interesting.
Now we're getting spicy.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if those two would actually meet up again, but look at this. Shawn and Nicole are back on the phone today. And Shawn, you actually put your concerns aside and met up with Nicole?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Good for you.
That's so big of you, Shawn. So big of you.
How'd it go?
Well, we went on a second date provided by you guys,
Yeah,
so thank you very much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
You'll pay us back soon. Go ahead.
No, we don't make them pay us back, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
But they do have to tip on their own. I
Yeah.
always worry that our couples aren't tipping and giving us a bad name, but that's an aside.
Anyway.
How did date 2 go?
It went great. We really hit it off. It was really good.
Okay, so she's on the phone. Does that mean you guys are...
why did you guys want to update us?
Well, after about a month, I decided, like for our 1 month anniversary, I wanted to surprise her.
Oh, God. Okay.
Aw.
Why is it bad?
We're celebrating the month.
Yeah.
Surprises.
I mean, it's a 4-week anniversary, but that's cute.
Oh, you don't need an excuse.
What happened for the 1 month surprise?
Yeah, what was the surprise?
Well, I took her back to the elevator
Oh.
where we were trapped together.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why?
To give her PTSD.
Oh my God, Shawn, I need to take over. You're doing such a bad job of telling this story.
Yes, thank you, Nicole.
Yeah,
What
tell
happened?
us.
So he just loads me in the car and says, I've got the surprise for you. Like,
Aw.
I have no idea what was happening. And he pulls into the parking garage where we met
Yeah.
and leads me to the elevator. I'm like, what? The doors ding open and inside there are like 2 tiny little chairs and a little like picnic table.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
That's actually really cute.
Love it.
Yeah, and he had packed like cocktails in a shaker, and we just like rode the elevator up and down.
Oh my God.
Oh, you should have hit the emergency stop and just say, okay, we got 10 minutes till the
Yeah.
fire department shows up.
Did strangers get on the elevator with you guys?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, people were like, they needed to use the elevator, and we got a lot of weird looks.
Oh,
That
I
is the
love it. I would love
cutest.
going into an elevator in the middle of a date.
I
That would
love
be so
it.
cute.
So things are good now. You guys are like full on in it. What are we at now? A couple months?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like a little over a couple months, right?
All right.
Yeah, we're
Well-
going strong, yeah.
If things keep
Yes.
going the way that they're going, then Shawn, maybe you can propose to her inside that elevator
wow.
one day.
That is
Oh,
so
man.
fast,
No.
Jeffrey.
It's going to be tough to fit the whole wedding in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you'll conceive in that elevator. Every single major life moment happens in that elevator.
Gross.
We're happy for you too. Keep us
Yeah.
updated, all right?
Thank
Will
you, guys.
do.
Oh my
Congrats,
God.
guys.
And post us in any pics you had of the elevator date. That's so cute. Tag us, I mean. I love it.